Matrix is a computer-generated dream built to keep us under control.
This Twitch streamer known as Blaze.
In order to change a human being.
400. Shit, big as fuck money. Stay cashing out NBA. It's $400. T-Money hook me up. $400 right here. Yo.
Brent Reznor be like?
Corn oil and the mug. Oh, you can't hear me.
What does this sound like to you?
9-inch nails.
Did you move the corn oil?
Why? Why? I don't want to move it.
The corn oil.
Why? I don't want to move it. What? You don't think that should be the centerpiece of the whole thing? It's
What?
Rule of thirds, dude. What?
It's covering half your body.
Yeah, but it's funny. What does this sound like to you?
The musical stylings of Atticus Ross and Trent Reznor.
Oh, come on, give it a real guess.
A bunch of farts. What the fuck is this?
Oh, it sounds like bees.
No, it doesn't. I don't hear it.
Okay, well, there's been a bunch of bees in my house.
Well, that's good.
I don't know why. They keep coming in through like vents and stuff. We keep having bees in the house.
They can make you honey. I knew a gay bee one time.
A gay bee?
Mm-hmm. And he was like going to the Dave and Buster's in West Hollywood and like meeting up with other gay bees in the bathroom. And he was doing like gay bee poppers to loosen up his bee butthole to allow. They call it stinging. It's a sort of hookup culture in the gay bee community.
Right.
And I just think that's cool. There's bee bottoms and tops.
And queens.
Yeah, power bee bottom.
I didn't know that overlap. Little loud.
I really like these sound effects we've gotten that are not useful in any scenario.
Come on, GrownTube.
What is this? I mean, what is this? It's just not, like... Is this like... It's like we're like a South African podcast or something like that. Like,
The boy cries, you sweater of tears.
what the fuck are you supposed to use that for?
How are you gonna live with yourself?
It's literally, it's like global South. Like, my favorite meme is the coffin dance. That's like the sound effects that are on these boards. If we were really big fans of the coffin dance meme. Like the boom, 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 boom.
I know that.
Instead, I'm into cruising, which is a form of sort of gay hooking up in truck stop bathrooms and in various places where gay sex is otherwise unwelcome. I like to engage in it in that fashion. And I got a little bit of cheddar.
Seems like a terrible place to do it.
Yeah, well, it's more about, just like ease of access.
Well, yeah, I mean, that should be a good place to meet them, but to do it there?
Well, it's not like your apartment can spawn gay guys every 5 minutes. So that's why the truck stop works.
I just imagine like.
Well, because what if your whole day, like you've blocked out the whole day so you can have gay sex? You can't be like, all right, let's go back to my apartment.
Well, I just think it'd be much better in your truck, like where they have those little private like mini beds.
You're adding a lot of time there, and if your whole day is gay sex and you're trying to really like get them out one after the other, the bathroom is the best place to be.
Maybe for oral gay sex, but the other, I mean, it just seems like a lot.
Well, I don't know, dude. It's just. Well, I mean, here's the thing: the
Two
bathroom
people
is the
can barely
easiest
even
place
fit in there.
to clean up.
Not really.
What, you want to get the stuff all over your truck? I mean,
Oh, that's true, but
not really. What the fuck are you talking about?
well, like you spray all over the bath. Like,
Yeah,
you
and
got
then
like 1-ply toilet paper.
there's a
that's
guy
it.
whose job it is to go in there and clean it up. I don't know.
I guess that's true. Yeah,
Wash down the loads.
it's not the loads that concern me.
You think they're like fucking the poop out of each other? Is that what you think? You fucking
I don't know what they're
disgusting
doing.
homophobe? Dude.
They're eating truck food.
No, they're going in there and they're making beautiful sweet love 45 times
They're
a
eating
day.
bugles every day. I
No.
don't think they're like, their colon's in great health.
The guy is doing like the Kevin lifestyle so that like he can get it all out beforehand.
You think he's taking fiber gummies?
I know they are, dude.
They are not, dude.
Yes, they are. Gay guys? What the fuck are you talking
But
about?
they're not just gay guys. They're truckers.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, this is like, it's like, okay, in RuneScape, you probably go and like kill crabs by the lake for
Right.
25 hours before you go to kill bandos or
You
whatever.
actually you exactly do that.
That's what you do for the truck stop bathroom.
Rock crabs and Fremnick, y'all know.
Is killing rock crabs and foreskin or whatever the fuck. So, you're just there to practice. I don't know.
I guess you're right. That just seems like a logistical nightmare. I mean, every one of those truck stops has one of those cheap motels. Just splurge.
I'm gender fluid now. I actually got into a crazy sexual encounter at a quinceañera with one of the uncles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not with the star of the
And
show.
a couple of the quinceañerites.
Oh.
A couple of her little friends from school.
You know how old that is?
Fellows. I know how old that is. We live in America, dude. I know they make me speak Spanish. It's not fair. I'm white.
Could we do a Spanish podcast just to practice?
Sure, I would love to do
Or
that.
at least a Spanish segment.
I would love to do that. What's the word for cruising in Spanish?
Uh,
Crucero.
I could describe it.
Sure, yeah.
Voy
el gas station.
y poner mi pene.
Estación de petrol.
Poner
Yeah.
mi pene en los anos de los
Yeah.
truckers.
Interest de culo, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, sure. I love Spanish. If only so I have more venues to talk about cruising. Yeah, I like to go to the discotheque.
You know how they say colegio, but that's high school.
Okay, yeah.
Universidad is college.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Is there any way to plug this in? I don't think I can do this whole podcast without
What does it take?
USB-C. What's that? Mike's got something.
Sorry.
Came out hot, man.
My bad.
I'm sorry, guys.
Can you hit it while it's charging?
You cannot.
Not like a phone.
It's not like a phone. Just got a Discord notification and Mike is drooling over his phone right now.
Turning it to silent.
Just
Thanks, Mike.
gotta get that social interaction.
Hey, come on. Let's be nice to Mike today.
I'm not even gonna be nice to you.
What the fuck? You just took a dump in my bathroom,
Yeah,
dude.
I did. I
This guy
took
pulls up, takes a
Yep.
45-minute
Yep.
shit in my
probably
guest
dropped about 15% of my body weight, shirt off,
shirt off at your friend's house.
boiling shit just as soon as I came in the door. And I'm still not gonna be nice to you.
Well, that hurt.
I'm gonna play with my bucks.
You were really chipper yesterday.
I mean, was I? I don't know.
Well, I don't know. You were smiling more than normal. I was like, this is nice.
Well. Shut up, dude.
I'd love to see
Talk
my
about
friend
me. What
smile.
the fuck is the matter with you?
Nothing. A guy who likes his friends to smile.
You die, dude.
No. Okay, what about this? Get ready. Smile time. What if we go in the pool today?
I don't wanna.
Ah, dude, what? Dude, come on.
What? You gotta hit a brother up, dude. I'm wearing my
I
fucking
have swim trunks for you.
underwears, dude.
I have
Yeah,
trunks for you.
But also, I kind of don't want.
Okay, fair enough. You also aren't supposed to swim 24 hours after diarrhea, which means neither of us should ever swim.
No, is that true?
Pretty sure. I've seen it on signs at pools. Like, if you've had diarrhea, it might even be longer than 24. It's like in the last week.
That's not true.
Dude, I swear to God, Mike, look it up. Dude, it's a thing.
That's not enforceable.
Well, it's like an honor system, and I never.
What does it even mean?
Because I think they think you have like a leaky anus, and you're gonna contaminate. If someone has diarrhea, they should not swim in a pool or splash pad.
That's
For how long?
preventing diarrheal illnesses. Why can't you swim for 2 weeks after? That's like
2
my whole
weeks?
life.
I'd never be able to swim, dude.
That tiny amount of poop in their body can wash into the water. Get the fuck out of here.
2
dude.
weeks?
Get the fuck out
But they
of
spelled
here.
it wrong.
Diarrhea. 2 weeks is insane. I don't think there's been a stretch of 2 weeks.
Yeah, not in my adult life have I gone 2 weeks without having a diarrhea. So, unfortunately, it's always a
13
bad-
days after diarrhea, you're gonna infect the pool, really? What?
True.
Now that doesn't make sense. 14 minutes, maybe. I'll abide by.
I could go for a shower.
The pool is the shower.
That's generally what people think of. That's what the experts agree. Pool is shower.
Sometimes I just jump in the pool instead of showering.
I've been thinking of like hitting the pool at my apartment, but then I'm like, kids go up there. I'm one fat, pale.
Kids do. There's
adult
not even
creep.
kids at that
I don't know
apartment.
what's going on.
There's kids
I've
aren't
seen
allowed
kids.
there.
I've seen
Little
kids.
kids?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
There's
I feel like I've seen
definitely
kids at that pool.
maybe like 19-year-olds.
No, like babies. And, I just don't want to ruin their day at the pool. Because I'm so fat and weird and alone. They're going to be like, what is that? What is that?
Mommy, what is that?
And it's like, that's going to be you in 15 years, buddy. You keep playing fucking Fortnite. And, I just don't want to ruin their day.
Yeah. Fair.
But I've wanted to swim a little bit recently. It's really hot, but even though it's so hot, I really bet your pool is still
It's
going
gonna
to
be
be
freezing.
37 degrees Fahrenheit.
I went in the other day and it was fine. It was still a little chilly, but it was like the level where you could adapt really quickly.
Sure.
It was comfortably chilly. Comfortably numb.
I want a comfortably warm pool.
That's not gonna happen.
Comfortably diarrhea pool. I want to get in a diarrhea whirlpool. Benjamin Franklin, we thank you for all your contributions to Hood Society. He was probably cruising like crazy. I mean, he was probably going around to like
I thought he was a eunuch.
pubs. I don't know. Yeah, I think he was like what do they call him? Like the Bakers, the Quakers.
Actually, you know what? I think he was gay. I think he was like closeted. Because didn't he like never take a wife or something?
I don't know. BF. Bart Franklin.
Mike, can you just pull up some facts about Benjamin Franklin's
Ben
sex
Franklin
life?
gay. Ben Franklin gay sex cruising.
Ben Franklin truck stop. Can you look that up?
You could probably go on like a historical tour in like New Hampshire.
Evidence suggests he had a complex and potentially unconventional sexual life.
Whoa.
He was a womanizer.
He was friends with a gay guy.
Jury is still out on those claims. Well, not for long.
You could probably go up and down like the New England coast and sort of visit all the places that Ben Franklin
Yeah.
got touched on.
The Glory Hole tour.
Yeah. I think that would be really cool.
Hop on, hop off bus tour of Benjamin Franklin's.
This is like Ben or
Escapade.
John, what's his name? Revere?
Yeah, Paul Revere.
This is the Paul Revere Truck Stop Memorial.
The truckers are coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's
coming.
that guy?
Nice.
Is that Paul Revere?
Paul Revere? What? Yeah.
The English are
The
coming.
penis is
Yeah.
coming.
The penis.
Yeah.
The penis is
The
growing.
gay penis. Personally, I'm looking forward to building an android who I can program to be gay. Like, sir, would you like to get stuffed?
Like a female android.
No, I want to make it a gay android.
Oh.
Sir, your afternoon stuffing is coming up. Yeah, I could program him to be celebrities. Or like Donald Trump or something like that, just to feel powerful.
Can you do a quick DT android?
Yeah.
Gay android?
We're gonna fuck. We're gay, We're really gay. We're gonna put him in there, and we're gonna mix him up around inside a circle, and we're gonna leave the nuts hanging out.
Mm.
Everyone wants to know where we're gonna leave the nuts, folks. We're gonna leave them hanging out. I had a dream of some bit. I woke up at like 9 a.m. It was like it's too early to be awake. I went to sleep for a couple more hours, but in that time, I envisioned some sort of genius bit that I lost to sleep, and that's just honestly, it's like honestly one of the hardest things you can have to happen to you as an adult man is you lose your bit. It was gonna be legendary.
You have nothing?
Now I have nothing.
Well, I can tell you about my dream that you just reminded me of.
Yeah, tell us about your dream.
I had a harrowing dream that I got sued for $110.
Oh my god.
I was like freaking out. I had to go to court and everything, but I
Yeah.
didn't know the amount. And they were like, they ruled against me and they're like, you owe. And I don't know who was suing me. that's the sound they played. You owe $110. I was like, oh,
That would be crazy if it happened in real life,
yeah.
but it didn't. But it didn't happen in real life.
Well, it kind of felt like it for a moment. Let me see what I wrote down for this week.
Oh, we're supposed to be writing stuff down?
Well, I didn't really write down much, I don't think. I wrote down
about
one
Buddy.
thing this week. I wrote down one thing this week, and it reads, when you have to poop, but your phone's out of battery. And I just wanted to talk about how that sometimes I go in there and I'm just like staring at my knee.
Okay.
My phone's dead.
You want to elaborate
Like
on that?
wiggling my toes. I just think that pooping without your phone, which for most people is like a once a month occurrence when their
Right.
phone's dead or something, is like the only time in the modern era that we have to truly reflect.
Right. But I would never do that.
And I just think that's interesting that,
I would never poop without my phone.
well, ideally not. But what if it's dead?
That's fine. I just won't poop. Hold it.
Hold it till it's charged.
Until I can get to the Verizon store.
Yeah.
Get a new one.
But I did this morning, actually.
Bought a new telephone?
No, well, I woke up and I had to poop really bad, but my phone was at 1%, so I just waited until it was at like 10. And I went.
That's boss calls, dude.
Like, I'm not going without this thing, dude. I don't want to stare at my knee.
Yeah.
There's
The knee
not
is
that
really
much to
boring.
see. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we are only 15 minutes into this.
Dude,
I am.
Yeah. I'll say it.
I'm trying to think of maybe like the sexy green M&M, but that's kind of played out.
Pull up the sexy green
The
M&M.
sexy green M&M.
Guys, we are probably realistically maybe 2 episodes away from our space. We haven't really talked about this at all, but there's been
No.
developments. Dude, that shit is so hot.
Ruin her.
But dude, wait, think about the backside though.
She's probably got some like hidden cheeks back there. Dude.
Nah.
Oh, she's fucking naked in
She's-
that one.
Oh,
Took it off. Oh.
she's a
Oh.
chocolate princess, but her arms. Wait,
She's dirty, bruh.
you wearing
She
blackface?
is so freaky.
Hold on, scroll up, Mike. Look at this.
Oh, I see it. I see
Don't
the
there's something
disparity.
a little wrong there.
I see the disparity, but
Reverse
shit, I don't
tanning.
care. What do they call it? Like melanoma? What the fuck is it called?
Oh, vitiligo.
Vitiligo, yeah.
Vitiligo?
It's just
Michael
a whole
Jackson.
brown torso, white arms.
Do you have a name?
Probably something sexy, dude.
If it's like,
Veronica
like
Green.
her name's Green. That's not hot at
Okay,
all.
dude.
Miss Green.
Previously known as.
Well, she's not married. So
Yo, I used to think those bitches in Clue, the board game, they had some sexy ass names.
yeah, it would be like Mrs. Underworth.
Yeah, I don't even remember what they was called.
Look up who
but
getting the best head, Chipmunks. I was just thinking about this
this
the
one's
other
played
day.
out, dude.
I know. I was just thinking about it. Like the picture. All right, no, to turn it off.
Played out.
I always think.
One of those girls is blowing a hole through her panties, dude.
Oh Jesus.
The
Oh.
Chipets. The Chipets. I think they're chopped. I think they should be called the Chopdettes. I don't rock with the Chipets. Chimpets? What are they called?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is that it, Chipets?
There's like the sexy girl chipmunks.
Right.
Chimpmunks. Chimpunk.
Can I ask a question?
Please.
Why don't you do that?
I was laying in bed last night. I took a whole gummy instead of a half gummy.
How many megs?
10.
Okay.
And I was laying in bed and I was like, I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think the percentage of emotion is in the world? Like, what percent do you think is happy worldwide? What percent is angry, sad?
In this moment?
Can we talk
In
more
this
about gay
moment.
androids?
In this moment?
Yeah, I mean, if you
I
have
think
more, to
everyone's
talk about-
emotions fluctuate pretty regularly.
Well, just think about it right now. Snapshot.
What about like a
who's happy?
servo-assisted hip gyration device?
I think you could probably extrapolate from the percentage of
Back it
time
up.
you spend in each emotion, which
Back that thing up.
if I were to guess,
How many people are horny right now?
mine's probably 85% level, which maybe you could call happy, maybe 5% angry, 5% horny, 5% sad.
You're only 5% horny right now?
No, I mean like maybe 5% of my time. Actually, no, not
Oh.
even.
Chicken percent.
That would be like
burger.
an hour a day. That's a lot.
Hmm.
So probably like 7 billion people are like kind of happy, maybe. But I was hoping for more, Mike. But I appreciate the attempt.
That's what I think about at night.
It's a little too cerebral, I think, for this podcast. We're
Yeah.
more thinking about like
Yeah.
if you program Donald Trump robot to fuck you.
How awesome would that be? How boss would
That
that
would
be?
suck, dude.
I think it'd be cool. He could make his noises. Oh.
Oh, you're fucking him?
Either way. I mean, you know. Suck it to me. You know. he's still kind of living in like 80s world for TV references. I'm like, Android Donald Trump, have you seen Severance? He's like, last TV show I saw was Maude.
Yeah.
You know. Family Matters. I don't know. He probably doesn't keep up with TV. He probably doesn't have time.
We should get one of those buttons he has.
Yeah. Yeah, bring out the poison.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
That'd
love
be
that
sick.
guy. I think
That's
he
pretty
says some
funny that he
stuff.
has that.
That's
to
very
bring out the
funny.
poison button.
He says some funny stuff, man. I think honestly people are like we were tricked into electing Hitler or whatever. It's like, here's the thing, dude. I've meditated on this. Donald Trump is no more Hitler than like Chat GPT is. You can put whatever the fuck you want into that device and get whatever you want out. Right? He has no, like, the American people are at fault for whatever goes on. I'm sorry to say, dude, but if you're like, oh, you know, I fucking like, I don't know. I think it comes from an animus of the American people that created that guy, as opposed to like the Emperor from Star Wars or whatever. It's not like we got tricked.
I think he's kind of like a carte blanche president.
It's just that's what the American people wanted. They wanted, you know, that idea of like, oh, we need a businessman in office. Well, the idea of a businessman is it's a guy you can buy and sell for money. And I think it's hilarious that like people think we got tricked or something like that, or that this is some sort of foreign entity that's like alien. So I mean, it's pretty much the same as like if you have like if you just have a fucking dumb coworker that's like kissing up to the boss, like, just if he's funny, it's whatever, you can laugh at it. He's no more evil than like the notepad on your phone. Like, I don't know, you can just put whatever you want on there. I don't know. Maybe I haven't meditated on it. Just hit this. Yes.
I like that the second half of the groan tube sounds like he's in so much pain. Like normal.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's screaming
He's really getting hurt.
out in pain.
That's what it's gonna sound like when I'm hitting the Android from the back.
Yeah. When you go too
Yeah,
deep.
putting it in and then
Oh!
put it in. Pulling out. The nuts hanging out. I can't wait for the Androids, man. I really can't. Android Takeover, like that one game. You ever play that game, Detroit Become Human?
Heard of it.
Awesome. They're all like a bunch of like androids, and they're like, we're slaves, and then they go around and they're putting like Black Lives Matter up on the walls, but
Yeah.
they're androids. It's like, hell yeah, dude. That's prescient commentary.
This could be a nice segue into a quick thing. Can you pull up the clips spreadsheet? Black Lives Matter being a segue.
Okay. I wonder if you're thinking of the same thing, if this
Which
is
one?
what I think it is.
So you see where it says 523? The one's
Yeah.
horizontally aligned. There's 3 TikToks. None of which you just click all 3 and open them, and then we'll scroll through each. Now this is 3 of about 50 that I've gotten.
You want to start with this?
So that one you don't really need to play the video. Let's skip that one. Go to the next one. And the last one's my favorite. I've gotten like, dude, I'll tell you, every 1 in 5 is someone trying to promote this fucking blanket with an AI video of
Imagine
either
wearing
a
that, dude.
black family or just a white guy
That
reading
was
a
just
book.
a white guy. Yeah.
But that last one, you don't have to pull it up again, but the text, if you didn't catch it, was like, what a beautiful way to honor what's, whatever.
yeah.
But just my idea of like,
I love capitalism,
most
dude.
likely like a 19-year-old like Indian guy who watches like Hustle Talk, who's trying to get into like the TikTok
Yeah.
shop
I
arbitrage,
understand American culture.
is making
Yeah.
is pushing these AI generated George Floyd I can't breathe
Yeah.
flannel blankets. I mean, it's just
It's unbuyable by a human.
that's what you'd think. Did you click on the thing? It's like 500 sold, but that's not even the point. That's insane to me. But it's just like you couldn't even make this up. Like,
No.
just how
Yeah.
do you end up here?
I don't know.
AI video of white guy reading Jordan Peterson book and I can't breathe George Floyd flannel.
It's really we've reached a sort of event horizon with AI bullshit where it's like probably more than 50% of the things you see online are just fucking made up
Right.
by a computer. I was thinking of this clip, this amazing, awesome clip from the what's his name? The hat guy, the happy hat guy that sings a song. I'm happy.
Oh, Pharrell?
Pharrell Williams.
Yeah.
His Lego movie. Did you see this?
No.
He made a Lego movie.
Not the sneakers?
No.
He did a lot of movies.
He made a Lego movie where it's like his life story, and there's an amazing sequence in which Kendrick Lamar is singing the song where it's like, we gonna be all right.
Yeah.
And all the little Lego men, I swear to God, one of them has a George Floyd sign.
Oh my God, pull it up.
It's fantastic.
Pull it up.
It's one of the great. Look up.
Pharrell Lego movie.
I think the movie's called Piece by Piece, and
With an autobiographical Lego film.
and maybe like all right scene or something like that. It's a Lego autobiographical film. Yeah, there you go. And probably gonna have to skip to like the further
Probably
than
that
that. No, further than that. Like I don't know. They're all in a crowd.
You know, go back. I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't breathe. The little Lego guy's just carrying a sign that
What
says,
is this?
I don't know. And
This just come out 2 weeks ago. What?
I just thought that was just so fascinating. And I watched that whole scene. I watched the whole, 5-minute clip or whatever, just with my mouth open, like, what is the Lego Corporation doing? I think it is, I think it's a bit sort of banal and immature. As an exploration.
Yeah, I mean, I'm struggling to know if like maybe I'm, blowing it if I'm being a Karen.
Right.
But like, is this not all just like really perplexing as an idea?
Yeah, I don't think Lego is the appropriate format.
That's not the medium by which you would want to.
No, I would like to watch like an HBO show or something like that.
Maybe like a documentary.
Maybe a
I don't know.
documentary. The Lego format seems a little stifling for the message there.
How hard to take it seriously when it's Lego Gym.
Yeah, they're wearing little haircuts.
They got a hairpiece.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know about all that.
I just think there's a better way to get the message across.
I think there's got to be.
Wow.
So, what can you do? I would love it if they had a little Lego George Floyd. Like, not
Really?
a picture of him, just like a minifigure.
Right. Yeah.
I think that
Probably
would be,
gonna come with like a popcorn bucket for that movie.
right. Yeah. The Lego George Floyd popcorn bucket. You pull the top of his head off, and you eat your popcorn out of it. That's not funny, is it? We're getting reported. Hey, fair enough. Honestly, it's
Did Trump like release that guy or what?
George Floyd.
Oh.
I don't know. I think he's still in like January 6th prison.
I think that guy just did like a Joe Rogan podcast.
Derek Chauvin.
Yeah, dude, I think he just
No,
got
he
pulled.
didn't.
Nah, I'm kidding. But
I think they put him in the same jail they put the January 6th guys in,
So it's like
and they're just hanging out and playing
a
on iPads
McDonald's
all day.
play place.
Yeah, did you hear about? They're in prison. They're in a specific wing of a prison, probably in like DC or whatever, and they've all got iPads in there. They all got out. You remember this? They all got out.
Yeah.
And started dying,
Right.
like by the thousands. They'd all hold a stapler like it was a gun at the police, and then you
They're
get
like
shot.
lemmings.
15 guys died in one day from the January 6th prison doing that.
Right.
But they were all in there, apparently with iPads. They all had iPads, and they were watching like their little valuetainment Jordan P. Peterson videos.
You think they had like the little kid cases, like the rubber?
Yeah. They have because it's jail. I mean, they have to, right? But I just thought that was so fascinating. They get little iPads in jail, and they can keep up with the news.
Guess it's a human right now.
To have iPads in prison, I don't know. I don't know if it is.
That's what they're saying, at least.
But I don't know. I would love to be, sort of a fly on the wall in that scenario and see what they're talking
What
about.
about the wolf headdress guy? Did he die?
I don't know. I haven't kept up with
He
the
was
wolf
like
headdress
the main
guy.
character
The
of the
QAnon
whole
shaman.
Yeah, the shaman. Yeah,
I think he had a lot going on outside of the.
probably.
But he probably went to jail. I mean, right? Seems like everyone kind of did.
That is a haunting.
It's a little dark.
He's a YouTuber now.
Okay.
Kidding, I just made that.
You remember that guy?
Wait, dude, he grew up in Phoenix.
Hey. You remember the guy who was like the Joker, but he was really racist and he would go on Omegle?
Yes,
He went to jail.
that's.
I think he's still in jail.
On that, it said he was pardoned. By the way.
Okay.
I don't know what that.
Maybe he served some time. Who knows? He's out on the streets now, folks. Having a blast.
In our city.
I've hit these seasons of Family Guy that were like airing during the Trump administration.
Yeah.
Where like, it's like, all the like Blue Anon shit, like fucking, like Donald Trump is like friends with Putin or whatever. And I like every episode is about that, and I'm like, come on, I'm so sick of this shit, dude.
Right.
No, he's not. No, he's not, dude. The Russians. There's like episodes where it's like the Russians faked the election. Come on, no, they didn't. We wanted this shit, dude. And Family Guy usually makes pretty good. I'm assuming because Seth MacFarlane used to make the political commentary. Now it's some fucking guy that he hired off Craigslist. Seth MacFarlane used to be going on there in like 2003 talking about how like the Iraq war is a sham to get, paramilitary funds or whatever. And it's like, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
12 years later, some millennial cocksucker from Blue Anon is writing for Family Guy. And just making, dumb shit moron commentary. I don't know. It pisses me off, dude. Bring back Seth. I think Seth MacFarlane should be writing and producing every episode of Family Guy with no one else. Hell, even the animator. He has to animate the whole thing.
Animate it.
One Family Guy episode every decade. That's what I want.
Draw it by hand.
Yeah. That's all I want. I don't want any more of this fucking garbage. I don't want these garbage millennial writers
How
writing.
old is he?
Probably like 50. No, I mean he was always pretty young.
Yeah.
I think he might even still be in his 40s. I'm not sure.
Look up Seth MacFarlane age. I'm curious.
Just checking his phone.
Well, because didn't Family Guy start in the 90s? Late 90s?
99.
He's 54.
He won.
He won. Wow.
I think he made that pilot.
Like 23?
I think he made that pilot like out of college. Like right out of college.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, I know. It's really embarrassing
He
how
made
far
that
behind.
younger than us?
It's pretty embarrassing how far behind we are
That is really embarrassing,
on
dude.
Seth MacFarlane. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there's really no competing with that guy. He is a master of the craft.
So how can we do TV?
How come I do TV?
Right?
I don't know, man. I mean, I've seen his original pilots. They kind of suck. Because Family Guy wasn't the first thing he started with. He started drawing this cartoon about, like, a different old guy and a dog.
Yeah.
And it kind of sucks. It's not very funny. And then, I don't know, at some point just made the Family Guy pilot. And he auditions. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He works with his sister. I think that's nice. He gets to work with his sister all the time. I don't remember who she plays, but she's one of the voice actors and probably a writer too. I think that's always nice to work with your family. What else do we want from our American media? We have to talk about something else now because we've run out of steam. How are we only 35 minutes in?
Dude, stop.
Fuck them. Fuck them. This shit is hard. I don't want to talk for an hour straight.
But I think this closed live thing could be good.
No, because they're gonna be like, bring out the rat, bring out the rat. I mean,
That's what you
literally
think.
every commenter, everyone watching this podcast is a braying cocksucker, just like whoa, like just whoa. They get caught in the wind. They're like grass. They don't fucking think. What are they gonna say in a chat that could actually create more content?
Reductive. I think there's some smart.
No,
people.
there isn't. No, there isn't. I've never gotten one comment that is like that.
What about the guy who
actually-
said Mike is like Mike Myers or like
Chevy Chase?
Chase.
That's a minor riff, dude. That's a
hey,
minor riff.
you know what? A solid one at that. What better than what we do? What?
I can't do anything with that.
So angry.
No, I hate everybody. I hate
Why do you
everybody
hate
who
them?
watches this show.
They support us.
Yeah, fuck them. Give me your fucking money. I earned it.
No, you didn't.
I earned your fucking money. You can't be on the show. I don't know. I mean, I don't think the chat is going to be valuable. We're trying to put together a live stream or whatever for this podcast.
Well, I think it's worth it.
And I'm just such a virulent hater. I don't know. I don't know, man. Surely there's some topic we shelved.
We just like. Can I just go pee real quick? Can we like pause for 1 second? Oh, come on.
Go.
Go pee. Dink Bottle Browse Twitter. We'll find a topic.
Back up.
Everything's gonna be okay, Kevin.
Can't even get out of the set. Oh my god, what have we done to this place, dude? Get out of here.
What are those 4-inch inseams?
He still has not managed to leave the room. Amazing. And he's in. Think of something to talk about.
You know, I was gonna bring it up last podcast, but there wasn't time.
Okay.
But nobody has discussed Fortnite Darth Vader saying the N-word yet.
I just don't think it seems like a nothing burger to me.
I
mean,
see. I just thought it was funny.
I think if you're like a Fortnite guy, that could be kind of funny, but
Okay.
I'm an adult.
Yeah.
I try and just watch vintage pornography. Vintage pornography is kind of hard to watch because I feel like all the parts used to look different back then. Sometimes you have to watch a vintage pornography where the guy's wiener looks like a dog's wiener. It's like something about the way that they were filming these things on film or whatever. It's like the redness of the human wiener is really accentuated to a disgusting degree.
How much money do you think all in you've spent on pornography?
I've only ever spent money on VR pornography, so however much that costs.
You've never
No.
gotten an OnlyFans here and there, you know?
No.
Okay.
That's not true.
Well, there's one.
You just mentioned one. You were one time, and you were like, "I don't want to talk about it's like too niche. I don't want to say it."
When did I say that? And what was I?
Maybe like a year ago. I don't know. You were like, "There's one OnlyFans, but it's too weird. I can't talk about it." And I never got to know what it was. I was so curious, but I didn't press it further. I think you know. I can see some gears turning.
I'm trying to think. Well, because I'm trying to think of what's a niche thing that I'm into. It might be this one black lady that had gigantic fake boobies.
That's not weird.
I don't remember. No, but they were really weird. Like something went wrong.
I mean, that's really that's pretty tame, I'd say.
I don't know. No, they were no.
No.
No, I'm serious. They were weird.
Okay, but no matter how weird okay, maybe a little weird, but like, I thought maybe you were getting like custom videos of like,
No.
this is Nick, a little minifigure. Like farting on
And
it.
I'm still trying to think because I don't think I've bought any of them.
Was it you? No, it was you.
I really don't know. I'm trying to help you out here because I'll cop to something.
It was like you.
I'll cop to the lady with the weird botched boob surgery.
Maybe it was just that. I don't know, but you mentioned there was one. I mean, if that was the one, then it must be. I don't think there was more. I don't know. You never divulged further.
I would love more information to go off of.
I don't have it.
Because it's like revisiting memory lane. Sometimes I like to go and find pornography that I beat off to when I was like 9
Yeah.
and just revisit it. And I'm like, damn, I knew what was up. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I knew what the fuck was up, dude.
This boy had taste.
I can remember titles and stuff.
Titles.
Yeah. Sometimes I keep the title in mind.
Yeah.
There's there's so many disgusting things and things that I'm ashamed of that I talk about on this podcast.
You know, like the porn like movies that you see sometimes. It's like Gyrating Sisters 7, and it's like 90 minutes.
Bang That Black Pussy 9.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
what is that for? Can you buy those? Like,
Well, that used to be how you got pornography.
Right, but there's new ones. Like, they're making them like last year.
Oh, I didn't know about this. I've never seen that.
Like the 19th sequel to,
I don't know
it
anything
just seems
about
like
any
so
new
much,
ones.
like unedited. It's like the Spoon Kid 2 of porn.
Wow.
90 minutes of porn of one scene.
That's a shame, dude.
Surely you can cut that down a little bit.
Gotta.
Can you add some bossa nova?
Yeah, I love Bang That Black Pussy 9. I can't even say it. I got braces when I was like 13, and it made me sound like you for like 6 years.
Yeah.
But it never really went away. I had a persistent lisp that I still kind of have for a long time. I can't even say Bang That Black Pussy. I can't even say it correctly.
That sounds right to me.
It does. Bang That Black Pussy. I don't
You
know,
think
dude.
you sound like a geek?
I think it's kind of geeky. Yeah,
I don't think you sound weird at all. I think you sound fine. I think when Mike says it, Mike, say it.
Say what?
You know what?
Bang That Black Pussy 9.
Yeah, see that?
That's not working out.
That sounds wrong.
Yeah, that's like hate speech.
That sounds like what's the guy in GTA 5? Lester.
Lester?
You sound like Lester.
Do I sound like Lester?
A little bit.
Okay.
And I don't mean that in an offensive way.
I didn't take it.
Your mannerisms are that of Hitler. I don't mean that in an offensive way. Not at
Okay.
all. Now you do give off some Lester vibes. Some people think that Mike is actually a pedophile. I don't know.
What
if
would
you
make
saw.
them think that?
Are you being facetious? Or... No.
What would make them think that?
Are you? I don't know if you are. Are you?
No.
You're
Or
not.
Yeah, no, I am being facetious.
Oh, so you're acknowledged that there's mounting evidence that you're.
I'm
a pedophile?
acknowledging that it's mentioned on like every third podcast. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just noticed a couple comments where people are like, I don't think they're joking. Like I can kind of see it, and I'm like, well, I kind of see it. Like how? Like based off what? But then I'm like, well, there is hundreds of hours of Mike talking. I wonder if you could deduce truths about him via other avenues. But I'm here to dispel those rumors. Mike is not a pedophile. Truly, he's not.
You get a sound effect for that?
That's fire, dude. There was this gay kid I went to high school with, who I would have hit.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude. It was crazy. It was crazy, man.
What kind of like guy was he?
So effeminate. Like
Yeah.
maybe like the most effeminate person I've ever seen.
Right.
Like it was kind of bananas. And I was like, yeah, I would do that. And I can't even lie. I mean, what's the point of lying?
Right.
Yeah, that kid was super gay. At my age, at my height, I mean, if that's the factor on which we're judging pedophilia, probably a couple inches shorter than me. But you know, I would have fucked that gay kid, dude. That's what all the adults in my life did to me growing up. Fuck that. They were like, let's fuck that gay kid. Yeah, I actually lived a whole winter in a van, just getting molested every day.
Every day for a
Every
whole
day
winter.
for a whole winter. Yeah, little spin on the. Yeah, they were holding me down. Taped a bunch of my parts to the floor of the vans.
Be honest, did anything ever creepy happen to you as a child?
No, we've been over this. I got pseudo touched on by one of my boys, but I didn't really recognize it as such.
I don't remember this.
I've talked about this on this podcast.
Refresh me.
Like, well, just I had a gay friend who was like, let's go swimming, but let's change in the same bathroom together.
Oh, how old?
Like, I don't know, 9. Some kids are gay wicked early, dude.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't remember if he was touching on it. I honestly don't. I don't remember.
I think you pushed it down.
But
Like someday we will remember.
but I remember, like, I was like, I guess we could do that. I guess we
Right.
can change in the same bathroom. That's fine. And that's probably my only real life gay experience other than getting molested in a van for a whole
Every day.
season.
For a whole winter.
Yeah.
For a whole autumn.
For the whole autumn, I was molested in a van. The leaves fell off the trees, and I was getting molested.
I was deflowered as the flowers wilted.
Exactly.
That's terrible. My heart goes out to everyone who was molested.
Yeah, mine doesn't. They had it coming.
Served it.
They had it coming, man. 9 more minutes. We've really talked a lot about gay sex on this podcast.
Dude, we hit like a stride last week, and then, well, how do we reignite some magic?
Well,
Like,
I
what was
just got to
that?
tell you, I'm just sleepy today. I don't know.
Sleepy
Maybe
day.
I wasn't sleepy last week, but
How much sleep did you get?
who gives a shit?
I do.
No, you don't. Nobody fucking cares. I don't care how much sleep I got. What a boring question. I'll kill
I'm
you.
curious.
Well, I'm not gonna answer that.
Yeah.
It's the most boring. Like, what am I gonna say? About 8 hours.
No, about 2 hours.
No, I didn't get to. I got a normal amount of sleep.
Oh.
Is that exciting to you? What could the only exciting answer could be 100 hours, like Rip Van Winkle or something like that. It's like, what a boring question.
You're
What a
right.
boring
Hey,
answer. You
come
need
on.
to be killed.
Well, this is why I
need to
always
be
ask
executed by
what
tribunal.
time you want to do the thing, because I want you to be able to sleep as much as you need.
Well, I slept as much as I need, but what a stupid question. What an asshole you are. How do I fucking the stupid thing? It's not working. This podcast microphone is not working. Look at it.
Hey, come on, stop that. I
Is it working now?
think you fixed it.
Did that fix it?
We'll get better mic stands for the office.
I think I fixed it.
Yeah, that definitely fixed it.
I think I fixed it. I love this thing.
Move the horizontal arm back. There's too much weight on the mic side.
What have you done?
Oh. Full rotation. Full rotation. Back. Hello. How's it going? YouTube.com. Spotify.com. You're in your car right now. Why aren't they talking? Why aren't they talking? Whoa! You're gonna have to watch the video for this later. You wouldn't believe what's going on in the studio. Here, let's ask the people a question.
We call someone.
And now we pass the mic to you!
Call Ben.
Great comment, chatter. Bring out the rat. Bring out the rat. Bring out the rat. Whoa, Dinkbot's. Dinkbot's hitting vape tricks on the. Oh, wow. Yo, Kevin, what dreams did you have tonight, bro? Yo, what thoughts have you been having lately? Yeah, what do you think? What are you thinking of lately, bro? What's your favorite episode of freaking SpongeBob, dude? Global South podcast. Yo, my favorite fucking meme, Bluey, and he said, oh, Peppa Pig, this is my favorite song. And it plays the fucking coffin dance song. That's what the fucking podcast that we do is. Boop, 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 boop. Yo, let me show you this TikTok I found. Believe it or not, this TikTok is the craziest TikTok I've ever seen. Believe it or not. Just so sick of being alive. I want that gay android. Yo, this is like how they would film like a detection probe in like Flash Gordon or something like that. Flash. Ah, he saved every one of us. Well, Angels in the outfield. Kevin Costner. This is one of the angels. Play baseball. You have to play baseball, Kevin. Ooh. You have to play baseball. Take those headphones off. Take those headphones off. You have to play baseball better. Hi, I'm Kevin Costner. I'm going to be your coach for this season. Plot
Get
twist.
this out of here.
I'm a ghost.
All right, put it down. Put it down.
Okay. It's down.
It's not.
This is the best I can do right now.
Really? Okay. All right. Okay, you've unsettled me a little bit.
I want to smash that Chinese guy cup.
Please don't do that.
He saved every one of us. Flash. Ah. Let's play Halo.
Can we end with some impressions?
Oh. The Halo singer guy.
Yeah.
Cortana.
Kev, can you give me a Kevin Bacon impression?
We're going to have to blow up the damn Halo. Cortana. Permission to leave the ship, sir. What for, Commander? Give the Covenant back their bomb.
Kev, can I get a Rob Schneider impression?
It's me, Rob Schneider. We're going to Israel for birthright. I'm Rob Schneider. I'm Rob Schneider. Trombone. You know that. This is what Carrot Type does on stage if he doesn't have any props. Take a bunch of steroids and just do all this all day. What the fuck is he on steroids for? What the fuck does Carrot Top need to be on steroids for?
Look up Carrot Top.
Look up Carrot Top steroids nipples. Look up Carrot Top nipples. That's right. Do my fucking bidding. Carrot Top nipples.
Holy shit, dude.
Those
What
things
the
are
fuck?
erect, brother.
Holy shit.
Yes, dude. Why does he need
Oh
to be
my
on that
God.
shit for? Forget what they've done to his face. Forget what they've done to his face. Why does he need to be ripped? To pick up a big pair of dog ears?
I think the ripped is the least offensive part of that.
Just bizarre. Oh, you remember the guy who made the "You Spin Me Right Round, Baby"? You remember that song?
Yeah.
Not like the Flo Rida version, but
Yeah, who made that though?
So that guy's name is, I think, Pete Burns. Look up Pete Burns. Pete Burns. And look up like right before because he died. Before death.
Oh my god. What the
Yeah.
why?
I don't know. Got a bunch of shit done to his face.
I mean, at least Michael Jackson had a ton of hits.
Right. This band pretty much just had one. And it's a great song. It honestly is. It's so gay. It's the gayest song of all time, but it's pretty good. What's his name? Peter Giuseppe Burns?
Peter Giuseppe. Never seen it spelled
Wow.
like that.
Okay. He used to wear a cool eye patch and do gay stuff in the music videos and
Yeah.
like dance around. I think it's a good song,
Oh,
honestly.
speaking of that, can you pull up the My Friend Smiling song?
My smiling face, your smiling face.
YouTube, sorry, switch to Spotify. It's better.
Mm.
Can we just check this out for a
Whenever I
minute?
see your smiling face, I have to smile myself.
Turn it down a little bit.
Folks, it's been another great episode of the Hustlers Dynasty. We leave you with this. Coming at you live this Tuesday morning. Feeling the vibe. Bass on this song is amazing.
Yeah, the bass line's
The
cool.
line is so clean.
Oh, you should learn that little. Should learn that little part. You opened this.
I was waiting for a signal. That wraps up this week's episode of the Hustlers Dynasty. Check out more on Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and Apple Podcast. Thank you for listening.